Mark Hartman. So the motion fails. Okay, I think we're on ordinance on the first reading. We have none. Ordinance second reading.
Mr. Chairman, just for the public's information, is it your belief on the 31st of January that we will install new office holders?
It is.
So anybody that has a chance to become a new office holder should be here at some particular time to be sworn in? Or
I think at 9 o'clock on the 31st they need to be here. They get the nominations. We're in the process of making sure that we have space available for them to be sworn in. Sometime after that meeting, we need to work on the time of that. And certainly, Mr. Law Director, we need to say it's something. I don't think it matters. I think the finance department's handling it. But also, we're going to be doing an audit of those four offices immediately as transitions are happening to give the old office holder going out a clean bill, clean slate, and giving the new ones taking over a clean slate of the office. So just to make you aware of that.
I believe that's going to be required regardless.
It is. And the finance department, we're working with them to make sure that's done.
Point of order. At this meeting on the 31st, will there be an opportunity to ask any of these nominees questions from the commission?
Mr. Law Director, I think
that's not part of the process.
I think nominations can be taken from the floor, but only name. They can't give a speech.
Well, is there any opportunity for commissioners to ask questions of the potential nominees? And I take it that is not part of the process, Mr. Law Director?
That's right. That's not in our rules.
Can this commission make it part of the process?
Yes.
Would the chairman, point of order, could the chairman consider that as part of the process? No?
I don't think this commission wants to get in all that. I mean,
what's all that?
I think
can ask questions about how they might run their office.
I think the commission will appoint people that we know are qualified to run these offices on an interim basis.
How will we know if they're qualified if I don't have an opportunity to ask them a question in public forum?
I think you'll have from now to the 31st to ask your questions.
What if somebody's nominated the day of the meeting? We can't prevent that, can we not?
Chairman, this could go on from now on.
I'm just getting the chairman's prerogative here.
My prerogative is to follow state law and not to veer off the path, period. I think that's only the best way to get the best qualified candidates for the citizens of this county.
You do understand the charter allows us to set that process with questions. Are you aware of that?
I'm aware of that. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I just have a quick question. Once these folks are sworn in, and if they are sworn in on January 31st, you will need to realign committees and make committee assignments. Have you thought about the timetable for that?
I think we need to do it within a couple of days, certainly before the next meeting. So I think that's something we'll work through. I mean, I think within a few days we'll have it realigned.
Well, then you're going to have to call a special meeting.
We should just suspend the rules on that and give the chairman that prerogative to get this over with as fast as possible.
I'll second that.
So, okay, Commissioner Lambert, did you want to make that part of a motion?
Yes, I want to make that a motion.
Okay, he wanted to make a motion to give the chairman for a one-time, responsibility of realigning the committees after the new commissioners take office. Commissioner Lambert, second that.
Mr. Chairman, I think that'd be more appropriately done after you have your new commissioners. Let them decide whether they want you to do that or not.
Well, we've got a motion on the floor. So
I speak against the motion then.
Okay, any more discussion on that? All in favor say aye. Opposed, no.
No.
Roll call.
We'll go to roll call starting in the first
Go
district.
ahead.
Aren't we interrupting my motion, which is... Oh, sorry, we have defeated my motion.
Yeah, we have defeated it.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
What are we voting on?
Just giving the chairman for a one-time exclusion, I guess, to realign this commission once new commissioners take office. And, maybe somebody coming off a committee could go back in their place instead of having to redo the whole thing.
You are qualified for that.
Well, I'll submit my resume to you before you all leave.
I'd like to see your resume.
Okay, so starting in the first district.
Commissioner Jordan. Commissioner Strickland. Commissioner Mark Harmon.
No.
Commissioner Tyndall. Commissioner Norman, Commissioner Ivan
Yes.
Commissioner Gouda, Commissioner Smead, Commissioner Hammond, Commissioner Lutho,
Yes.
Commissioner Grease, Commissioner Kaywood, Commissioner Lambert, Commissioner Smith,
Yes.
Commissioner Moore,
Yes.
Commissioner Ballard, Commissioner Mills,
Yes.
Commissioner Clark, Commissioner Pinkston.
I need to change my vote to a yes. I was misunderstood.
Okay, Commissioner Jordan. Anybody else wish to change your vote?
15.
Okay, we had 15 ayes and 4 noes, so that will pass. Okay, I think we're on public forum. And we have Pete Michaels.
Mr. Chairman, could I make a comment about the process before we go to public forum?
Yes, Commissioner.
Have we outlined specifically for the candidates what we wish from them in writing? If not, I would like to do that at a minimum. And I guess I would like to make this in the form of a motion. I would like to see that at the minimum, the candidates for each office submit a resume, a cover letter expressing why they wish the position, and a set of recommendations or endorsements from civic groups or neighborhood groups or whatever they have as part of a portfolio for us to use and review before the 29th.
Okay. Before you get a second, I think we've got something already drawn up. It kind of goes by that, but it basically says they can submit all the materials they want. And because some may want to submit less, depending on what district you're in. The districts run different, but we have something in writing we can get out pretty quick to you and the media just soon after the meeting. But unless you want to stick just to that specific of a recommendation.
I just think that the candidates need something specific for them to follow, each one of them, and so that's what I'd like to request.
Mr. Law Director, can we, I hate to see a candidate excluded from the process if he failed to submit something that we've asked to. And see, that's the problem of trying to be too specific instead of just all materials. But I think someone wanting to be county commissioner or a county-wide office holder, I think they're going to get to us everything that they have trying to state their case. So, John, Mr. Owens, do you have a copy of that, or is it in your office?
I have. Commissioner Moore developed a process, and I gave you a copy that I have printed of that. If you want to take a 10-minute recess, I can.
Well, let's continue on, but if you get somebody from your office before we get out of zonings to have a copy down here and bring a few extra for the media, that way they can.
Chairman Moore,
do
pardon me just a minute, but wouldn't it be just appropriate to submit it to the commissioners of their district? That'd be it. And let the commissioners decide on what they need.
Well, I think Commissioner Grease wanted to see everybody, too, so we'll just say submit it to...
Well, they'll be up here for him to vote on. I'm sure he'll see them.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them.
All right, well, let's continue on. Commissioner Norman has a motion on the floor doing specific. Does he have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Commissioner Mark Harmon seconds the motion to be specific. Now, do you want to say that again so everybody can understand what you just said?
Okay, I'd just like a resume from all candidates that outlines their qualifications. I would like a cover letter that expresses why they wish the position, and if they have it, any other extra material that would give give groups recommendations or endorsements for those positions.
Okay. Commissioner Lambert, your light's on.
Well, I'll speak to this, but I had another issue to bring up also. But could we just simplify this? Could this be a friendly amendment? That they need to submit something in writing